Hi, I'm Amy and I'm joined with Sam Gordon. And today we're going to talk about the new Airbnb rules. As a hotel owner yourself, we're at beautiful Tulum. There is some new rules that I think people need to hear about because it's ever changing and we just want to be on top of it for you. So
basically Tulum growing at a rate that no one can ever even imagine. I think it's best place to start from there. If you look at, say, 10 years ago, we were around 5,000-6,000 people, residents. We're now sitting at around 60 to 70,000 residents, and the infrastructure plan is to have up to 300,000 residents by 2030. So the growth, size to size, I don't think there's any city that matches it across the world. Obviously, when Tulum was growing in the initial stage, as I like to call it, the ROI, the return of investment market, was a real big hit, and it was too easy almost because there was not enough development, not enough construction for people that were coming to the area. So it was really easy to have the Airbnb model and really get a good ROI. Now it's changed because, like any area of growth, you go through these plateaus and then goes again, plateaus and then goes again. So we're in a position now where there's so much on the market that you have to be either breakthrough or different, or not focusing on the ROI and the long-term rentals because there is so much available. The other thing that's really affected things is the hotel associations in Tulum. Because of the way Tulum's built and the development laws, there's not many all-inclusives. There's one in Audi Azama, but there's no really big hotels on the beach. They're all boutique-style hotels, and this is to do with the planning laws, so they can't afford to have the 1,000-room hotels. So the hotel association has also been really suffering because of the Airbnb going through the roof, if you like, and the amount of people arriving because of Airbnb. The hotel association, one assumes, have kind of got hold of this as well. So they're trying to limit Airbnb, and how they're doing it is via a license. It's now in play. The license, after speaking to Mex Law, who's actually guiding everyone through on this, is $1,400 to open the account and start with a license, and then around $400 to $500 a year after that. The other thing is you have to be a tax resident in Mexico to do this. So basically you have to work on your residency and get an RFC, otherwise you're taxed heavily on the front end in Airbnb as well. This is the government getting hold of a problem, and I believe it will follow on to the other OTAs as well.
Thank you. That was a great explanation. I think it's just getting ahead of everything and making sure people that are looking to invest, that they do invest with people that are knowledgeable and that know what is going on, because if you know what's going on, you can stay ahead of the curve, and then that means your bottom line is going to be greater because you're going to get ahead of this. Changes are inevitable. We know that. It's happening all around the world. It's just who's getting ahead first.
Yeah, I mean, like anything, a change brings an opportunity. There'll be with Airbnb bringing these rules in, and the government in Tulum bringing these rules in, there'll be a bit of a panic phase where everyone will say, "Oh no, Tulum's screwed," and this will be normally people that have been in the market for a while and just utilising Airbnb. But when you pivot and you understand the market, it gives great opportunity, and that's what we're doing here at Cannes. We're pivoting to the market, the way we structure our license, and giving that opportunity. And there'll be less properties. The beauty of this, which is something we should discuss, is because Tulum was booming with the ROIs, it kind of left a lot of developers, not the best developers, we say, trying to develop cheap apartments, 70,000 US to 100,000 US, and promising the world really high ROIs. Soon enough, the market catches up. And now, sadly, those apartments won't be able to make money that will cover the licensing, the Airbnb fees, the residencies. So it will slow down the bad development. So it will just keep the area prestige. So these are positives that we can all look and work towards, and just keep Tulum what it was and what it is.
And I agree. I think it's quality over quantity. It's, as Sam was saying, it's very oversaturated. There is a lot of development. We always say to people that's not a bad thing. You can hear it and think, oh, it's had its time, and we've we're not going to make any more money, and but it is about preservation. This is a beautiful place. We're in this amazing jungle. It's bursting with nature still, and people that care are keeping that and preserving it, and then making sure that there's rules in place so it isn't such a free-for-all, and that these developers from places, they're coming in and tearing down the jungle and not thinking about what you've thought about.
Yeah. I mean, it's such an important point. Is the rules in Tulum, the construction rules in Tulum that actually sit on the land. When you buy a piece of land, it normally comes with a set of rules, essentially, of what you're allowed to, what you're allowed to build. If people stuck to it, it'd be absolutely incredible. But unfortunately, certain things, people can break the rules. And that's what's caused the problem. And these cheaper builders promising the earth are now being slowed down. So the positive behind the Airbnb rules is huge for anyone purchasing now and anyone purchasing in the future.
So if you guys liked this video and found it knowledgeable, please subscribe and comment and like below. We'll see you next video.